Hey everybody. DeLon somehow made it back from the rodeo in record time, and then we told him, get out here on set.
Yeah, here he is.
Here I am, and
Mr. Casual today.
Yeah, no chaps.
You've never seen me at the desk dressed like this
No.
today? No chaps.
But I was noticing, like, even your casual look is good.
Thank you.
You got the style going on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And Nate is having breakfast as usual.
As he always
in
does.
one of his favorite spots, Buffalo Grill. What's up, Nate? How you doing out there?
Hey guys, doing well. It's been a great morning here, and obviously, you know, we did a lot of sports this morning, talking about the Rockets last night, and of course, we mentioned the Astros. They won their spring training game against the Mets yesterday, 2-1. And then today, this morning, we had some really great guests. Gabe Baker, former Rice football star, turned performer, singer, if you will, for King and Country. He's with that group now. He performed last night at NRG, and we're talking about the rodeo. So that was big. It was good to have him here at 7 o'clock, by the way. And then at 8 o'clock, we had Army baseball team come in here. Their head coach, Chris Trask, and one of their young men, Derek Berg, who happens to be from Conroe. He's now an Army cadet. They play in a tournament over at Constellation Field this weekend. And then finally, we had Pat Onstead, the general manager of the Houston Dynamo, and they have a game tomorrow night against the New York Buffalo, Red Buffalo, I might add. And also it's going to be an honoring of Maggie McKeithen, who passed away last week, and the Dynamo are so gracious in doing that. That's going to be great. I plan on being there. So it's been a really, really big morning today here at Buffalo Grill, and we certainly appreciate the folks at Buffalo Grill for allowing us to be here. So we've had a great morning all morning long, guys.
Well, that's awesome. Do you have anything in your coffee mugs there?
Yeah, you got 4 of them today.
Absolutely nothing. This is totally decoration.
No espresso shots today? Or as you like to call it, espresso.
Oh, no.
Espresso.
No. Now that we know what it is, no more cappuccino for me. I'm done. But these are strictly, you know, for decoration. There's nothing in them at all. And we want to make sure that we promote the folks who are so nice at allowing us to come to their restaurants and entertain here. So that's what we do. And you know, you guys are having fun over there. Sounds like you guys have had fun. I know you guys have had fun in the studio, and we love it.
For once, we actually had breakfast here. So DeLon just showed up, and we have, Nate, I don't know if you have your live stream pulled up. We have so many kolaches today because it's National Kolache Day, and we had
so good. Oh, and here come more
places bring us kolaches. So we had the original. Thank you, Jonathan Chastain. Here's Jonathan Chastain, executive producer. We had. Who do we have at 6 a.m., Jonathan? The original kolache.
One was kolache shop, one was original.
Original kolache factory.
So it's 2 of them.
Yes, shop. Original kolache shop.
Shop.
Yes, it's 2 P's and an E.
So
and then the kolache
question.
shop. Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Did you happen to have a kolache that had beef, pork, or something in
Yes.
it?
We have the sweet and the savory.
I had the at 6 in the morning because that was lunchtime for me. I started digging into the pulled pork with like Gouda cheese on it. It was their rodeo special.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so good. That was the original kolache in the Gulf Gate area on Telephone Road, so go check them out. And then, and this is kind of
Sally.
a regional thing, kolaches are. Yeah, Nate.
Before I get out of here, I want to say congratulations to your dad, who's retiring.
yeah.
I love
Thank
that
you.
man. He's always been he's always been so kind to me and my family, and I appreciate that. And so it's an extension of my relationship with you and your family and your husband. You know, all of that. So congratulations to your dad.
Thank you. Yes, I posted about that on my Facebook page if anybody wants to, you know, just
I had
see.
no idea. He was like
Yeah.
a fixture because he ran the Compact Center?
Yes, which is now Lakewood Church, and then he's been at the Pavilion the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So.
I don't have my IFB. Your dad?
Oh, my dad,
Your
yes,
dad?
he was just talking
Okay, I
about my
saw that.
dad. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So he's been in the music concert business for 50 years, and he opened arenas around the country, and we moved a lot as a kid until we finally settled here when I was in high school, and he ran the Compact Center and then the Pavilion. So yeah, he's retiring.
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome.
Finally gonna just relax, because he worked. He would literally like text me when he was coming home from a show as I was going into work.
Oh,
Really?
So we would cross paths like that way. So yeah,
I bet he could write a
yes, some deserved rest.
I bet he could write a book
He could. He
about
has
a
so
lot
many
of behind the
memories.
scenes stories of all these shows.
He's played Elvis. He's played, Dolly Parton. Like
Really?
he played. I mean, 50 years in the concert business, he's played everybody. So yeah, he's got a lot of memories.
That's
but thank
really
you,
cool.
Nate. Appreciate it. That was really nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, now back to our kolaches.
Yeah, I tried one of the sweet ones. So good.
Yes.
So good.
Really good.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, so you said in Michigan and Ohio, they don't really have kolaches, right? It's more of a regional thing, like where Czech immigrants settled.
Yeah, I had never heard of it until today. In Cleveland, they do have punchkis.
Yes.
They do have those.
Okay.
I think that's really only like a Cleveland thing, because I had never heard of them until I worked there.
Right.
But these, I never heard of these before.
So they are edible. If you did you eat a lot out at the rodeo today?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Did you have a barbecue plate or something else?
I didn't, but I had a lot of snacks in the media room.
Oh,
I indulged
nice.
myself in that in between, but I'll try.
You'll try one?
Are these
Okay.
pickles on top, or what is this on top?
I think they're jalapenos on
I'll do
top.
one.
I think. Yeah.
Get ready for that.
So Delon, did you see that we talked about this in a commercial break when you were out at the rodeo? Did you see the Harlan's barbecue people made a Facebook post about you yesterday? Did you see this? So this was so funny.
Yeah, I saw
this
that.
came
Yeah.
on my feed yesterday because I follow Harlan's. So it said, "Help me, y'all. The Fox 26 new anchor is coming. What should I know about
This
him?
picture of me.
I ain't got time to Google." Like she was worried that she didn't know anything about you, and she had to do her research. So people started writing like the nicest things and stuff that they knew about you. Like, he has a dog. He's what are you, a Kappa? He's a Kappa. Like, he just moved here. This is his first rodeo.
She was talking to me like she knew me.
Like
so that
she
makes
knew
sense.
you.
That makes
so
sense.
see,
to me.
everybody gave her insight on you on this Facebook post, and Melissa Wilson chimed in too.
Yeah.
Like,
I had to go and look. I
Anyway,
didn't
we
even
thought
know
it showed up on all our feeds yesterday, so we were dying.
And nobody tagged me in it, which
Nobody
makes it
tagged you.
funnier. So I had no clue. That is so.
What a great idea, though. Like,
Right.
anytime you're going to go interview with someone, what a great idea to kind of get some personal information about
She
them and
didn't
find
have
out.
time to look into me, but she found my headshot. So you
Yeah.
found
Yeah,
me somehow.
She
That is hilarious.
That is funny.
She was
right?
sweet though, and I'm going back there later.
Are you
for,
watching the show tonight?
I'm gonna go later on.
Okay,
A couple of my
nice.
friends, speaking of Cleveland, one of my friends from Cleveland is gonna be here in a couple of hours.
Oh wow.
And then my family from Michigan is coming down next weekend.
Oh wait, like
Yeah.
the parents?
My parents won't be here, but my
Oh,
sister,
other family.
my cousin.
For the rodeo?
It's my cousin's birthday next weekend, so she'll be coming next weekend.
Okay,
Next weekend.
that's fine.
It's like every weekend in March somebody is coming. So I'm like, well, luckily my guest bedroom is ready
It's
now,
ready.
so just
Ready.
come on, I got you. So
Have
rodeo.
you
when I
been
talked
out
about
there
it.
yet? The rodeo yet?
I did the cook-off. I did
Oh,
the
that's right.
Reliant Charity cook-off
Okay.
last week, which was
Yes.
amazing. But it was my first time out there on the grounds, and it's just overwhelming. I mean,
Yes.
I was like, are all of these tents filled with food? Yes, they all
Yes.
are. I
and
had
now they're
no
all
idea.
taken down.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
Yeah.
That's just like a quick 3 days, and then they all come down. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It
the
is
whole thing
exciting to
huge.
experience, especially this being it's like almost overwhelming in a sense of like, wow, like this is really what I've heard so
Yeah.
much about rodeo.
Right.
So to finally live here.
Now,
and
where
see
was
it.
Harlan's? Was it outside under the long
It's
tent?
outside, right next to where we were near the junction
Okay.
stage for our live shots.
Got it. So in one of
Tuesday.
the long food
in the long,
tents.
yeah,
Okay.
well, yeah, it's like right next to the junction stage. Is like right here, and it's right next to
In
it, so you
there.
can't miss
Okay.
it. Yeah.
You know what I've loved, though, is really just seeing that it's really such a community unifying event. Everybody gets into it. Everybody's, getting outfits and all that kind of stuff, together for it. So I think it's just such a great thing for the community and to, sort of celebrate the history and all that. I've never been anywhere where I've seen a singular community event that is so large and so unifying. No matter who you are, where you come from, you're welcome, and it's just a great fun and even an educational experience for so many people. So it's just been amazing to see.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it there.
Especially something so distinct as cowboy culture, because you wouldn't think everybody would be into that. It's
Right.
in all races, everybody,
Right.
all
Yeah.
ages, and it's like to see black people, white people, young people, older, everybody together for that.
Yes.
Sure.
It's good to see. It's good.
Yeah. I learned a lot from your story today too about the history of black cowboys.
Yeah, I didn't know until I moved here.
Yeah.
I had no idea, so I
So
learned a
that
lot.
means you went to the museum, the Black Cowboy Museum. Where is it? It's in Fort Bend County?
in Rosenberg.
Rosenberg,
Yep.
okay, yeah.
Yep, right in Rosenberg.
All right.
Went there earlier this month and interviewed him, and I learned so much just talking to him.
I
And
bet.
yeah, he's good people.
That's cool. All right, so what's everybody doing this weekend?
I have tennis.
Oh,
you know, I've been
yes,
taking
you've
my
been playing
tennis lessons.
tennis?
Yeah, so
Nice.
yeah, I have that, and I'm actually off for a couple days, but I've just got things to do.
That's nice. That's nice. And you have friends coming.
I have
so you'll
friends
be
coming
busy.
down, so I'm going to rodeo tonight.
Yes.
So I'll be there to see 50 Cent
Yes,
tonight
in the club.
in the club, and all of his other songs are missing me right now. But
I only know in the club.
yeah, it's a
I was
couple
gonna
other ones.
say.
Oh, Candy Shop. Well, some of the ones that maybe I shouldn't talk about on air.
Oh,
right now.
okay. So some of the lyrics
But,
are
yeah,
something you don't say on air.
Yeah, it might
Okay.
not be on air for me. But I'll see him tonight, and then.
Did you see
Whoever
Bun
else.
B broke the news of one of his
I
latest
saw that.
performers? Yes.
And fun fact, well, she didn't say it was off the record. There are going to be more people announced. Like,
Okay.
this is not.
Yes.
This is not the last announcement. I don't know how many more, but
he knows how to do it because he keeps feeding people with just a little bit, and then it gets him excited to buy tickets, keeps his name out there, right? So the new act that he announced that'll be joining him on Tuesday, March 12th, is the Yin Yang Twins, which they sing "Shake It Like Salt Shaker."
Yeah. To the window, to the wall, to
Yes,
the and
yes,
everything
I
else
love
that
that
comes after that. So they'll be there. But the press,
fun.
the team at Rodeo told me like that's not the last announcement. They didn't say how many more.
Okay.
But they said actually the Yin Yang Twins were like fairly new within the past week. It was someone else he was supposed to announce on Isaiah Factor
okay.
last night.
But he did the
and
Yin
he
Yang
chose
Twins.
them instead. So we'll see who else.
Yes.
Who else? Yeah.
Well, he always draws almost like record attendance, like usually more than 70,000. So far, I don't think anyone's cracked the 60,000 mark, but we'll see. Probably tonight with 50 Cent.
They say 50 Cent did.
Okay, tonight. He
already
may
has.
already be like sold out or near it then.
They said he's pretty near it because
Okay.
we were talking about ticket sales today, and he's almost sold out.
Okay.
But not there just yet. But they're expecting. But also because Bun B is a Tuesday.
Yes.
That kind of
Bun B's
plays
a
into
Tuesday.
it.
They've got him up on the screen.
Oh, there you go, right there. Yin Yang Twins.
Yay!
So I'm
There you
looking forward
go.
to that. I'll
Way to
just be
go,
sleepy at
Kevin.
work
He
the
is
rest of
on the ball with the video.
Yeah.
Good job, Kevin. I think Bun B and his group, they came out because this is their third straight rodeo Houston appearance.
Really?
I think
Okay.
last year, is that when they all came out? Like everybody comes out in a different way. Like some performers come out on a horse. Some performers come out most of them come out just like in SUVs, like dark SUVs. Like all the
really?
lights will go dark,
Uh-huh.
and then they all come out in dark colored SUVs, and the band gets out. But I think all of Bun B's guests came out in lowriders or
Really?
like the slabs, that Houston car culture,
Yeah. Oh, the swingers, whatever they call it. Yeah.
So they all came out in like those, like bump it. And it was.
I'm looking forward
neat.
to it. I'll be there on that Tuesday. I'll be sleepy at work the next
Oh,
day.
really? You're gonna
But
go that
I'm
day
gonna
too?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those concerts I've heard are just like the best ones, the Bun Beach takeovers.
Yeah.
So they're
Are you
really
going to
fun.
any concerts this
I
time?
think I'm going to go to the final day. 'Cause
Yeah?
rodeo concerts on weekends start early. So the
Like I can go to bed.
You can get in that bed.
Look at me. Look at what kind of life I have. So I think I need to look and check, but I'm almost certain like the performer starts at 5 on.
You could be asleep by 8.
I could be in bed by 8, realistically,
sleeping. I don't blame
right?
you.
I could be in bed by 8. So the final day of rodeo is Eric Church, who has actually been on my bucket list. I've never seen Eric Church in concert, and I
really?
love Eric Church. So when I saw he was on a Sunday, I was like, okay, I could go to that one. And I don't love seeing him at rodeo because I've always wanted to see him more like up close, And rodeo is just no one's ever up close at rodeo, so it's like you're watching from a distance, but still it'll be great. So and it's a shorter set list too that all these people do, so it's like
Yeah.
An hour at most?
yeah,
Isn't
it's
it?
usually
Yeah.
just an hour.
Oh, you could be in bed by 7.
Yeah, I could. There you go. You're not getting like the full
that's
set
good.
list, but it's okay.
And be ready for work the next day.
I'll
and
be
all
there.
good.
I will be there.
I mean, the day after.
The
if
day
it's a
after,
Saturday.
yes.
So yeah.
I want to go see all the little baby animals.
Yes. Yes, they're 100 babies are supposed to be born.
100. Are you
Really?
serious?
100 during the 3-week period.
So they could be popping out while
Yes,
you're there, right?
they
So
can
do
be
they
there.
plan for them to be pregnant ahead of time, or do we
See,
know how that goes?
you know what?
Well,
That's a good
it's spring.
question.
Yeah.
Like, do they only? They must sort of plan that a little bit,
Yeah,
or do they
like-
only like bring the ones that
That
are
are
pregnant?
pregnant,
I'm not
or-
really sure. I don't know that we've ever asked that question, but that is a good question to ask.
plan to give birth there in front of everybody.
Yes.
they can
Yeah.
see, like,
They can
what if I
see.
didn't want to give birth in front of everybody?
Right. I know. Like, did we ask these mamas first?
Are they interested in giving birth in front of everybody? Yeah.
Oh
Interesting.
man, yeah, because there's all modesty that they may have had is like
Yeah,
gone
just
when
out
you're
the
out in
window.
front of all those people. All right, that's going to do it for us. Have a great weekend, everybody. And Delon will be back. Are you going to be back at noon
Yeah.
for the news at noon?
I'll be
Okay.
dressed differently.
Okay,